Hello, I'm a first year medical student in Turkey. This will be my second year. And the thing I noticed for the future of my career is climate change will be a big thing. It will be probably the biggest problem the humanity will have by then. So today I want to make a video about diseases I see that will happen in the future so we all can be more prepared for it. You know, today I'll cover only one disease, but there is a bunch of diseases that I think that will explode in numbers and in reach, and I will make a video about each of them. So let's start slowly to our presentation. According to the latest research by some German researchers, the climate change is expected to hit 3 Celsius degree by 2050 in the current trajectory. Guys, let that sink in. Holy shit. That is very close. That's 24 years. I'll be like 42 by then. 42 years old I will be. This can result in mortality up to 4 billion people. Like governments will collapse. There will be hundreds of millions of refugees. And this is driven by our way of life. Perhaps the Native Americans were more smarter than us. They will have probably lasted longer than us. We now have a much higher life standards, but well, these standards is gonna fall down quickly very soon. It seems so. If we keep doing nothing about it. As I said here too, as the climate change gets worse, wild and more crazy diseases will be common. Like the diseases only endemic to Africa will spread further to Europe. Because the world will get warmer, like their habitat will expand. From the people immigrating to save their lives, they will carry those diseases. And even if there were no people immigrating to Europe, those insects they will come. Like you can just build walls to prevent this problem. Like you can just build walls and expect this problem to go away. There's so many diseases we will talk about. We will today talk about malaria. It is caused by a parasitic protozoa called Plasmodium falciparum. This damn malaria is transmitted only from a mosquito that also has this thing in his blood from a female Anopheles mosquito. The prevention for this disease is to just have just to be away from all of these mosquitoes in the first place. Like insecticide treated nets and just like the pest killing drugs. In Europe, they dried out swamps and did a lot of things. They have air conditioned homes. So even though there are mosquitoes in Europe, there's no more malaria at all in Europe. It's pretty rare, but it can become more commonplace. First of all, like when this mosquito enters to your blood, when the mosquito starts feeding on your blood, the bacteria from its midguts, the protozoa, the parasite, because the plasmodium is not a bacteria, but I have seen that most of these diseases from a mosquito hides in the midguts, the guts of this mosquito. First of all, it goes to your liver and infects some parts of it. So it grows here. Like it is the first part of this disease is that it goes to your liver. But your liver is regenerative. It will only cause an enlarged liver. Well, I said that here it won't regenerate 100, but further research from me shows that it will indeed reach 100 capability again. It will be like as if it was not infected if you survive. But I assumed like it will be like when you drink a lot of alcohol, your liver over time degrades. But no, your liver won't degrade, but it will enlarge, and it will be a breeding ground for this malaria first. And after dividing in the liver, it will re-enter the bloodstream, and it will now start infecting your blood cells. It will go inside your blood cells, then it will devour the hemoglobin proteins inside it. It will take the protein part of the hemoglobin, and it will like just produce waste free iron, like heme, free iron. It will generate that. And it will also like cover that heme with its pigments. It's called like hemozoin, like malaria pigments. And those stuff are nasty as hell for our body. I said they eat iron, but no, they eat